But the High Court ruled, and the Court of Appeal also affirmed, that our honorable friend Quayson is not supposed to be in the house. So I want to seek your guidance on that. Whether, because, Honorable Speaker, we are law-abiding, we go by the tenets of the Constitution, and I want to find out from you whether his presence here is allowed. That is why I wanted to put it across. Thank you for indulging me, Honorable Speaker.
The intervention of the MP for Kwadaso is worth considering, because in the first instance, he said that we have a stranger in this house. Why? The foundation is clear. A court, the High Court, a court of competent jurisdiction, declared that is not qualified to be a member of Parliament. This has been affirmed by another court, the Court of Appeal. And therefore, in the face of this authoritative pronouncement regarding his capacity to remain here, if he will insist on coming here, I think he's raised a very legitimate concern. And let it sound strong that he's disqualified to come to this chamber until he's hallowed to sit here by a higher court. If not, there is in contempt of the courts. And this honorable house should not give its blessing to a man who has conducted himself improperly, and we shouldn't encourage contumacious behaviors. So I think what is raised is very, very important for our own dignity, that if two courts have said you are not qualified as a member of Parliament and you defy the courts, there's no injunction processes, nothing, and you come here, it leaves much to be desired.
The matter are two brothers are inviting this house to make a determination. It's unfounded. The matter is sub judice. The matter is before court. The Honorable Attachment has misled the House to suggest that the appeal is not before the Court of Appeal. It was not dismissed. What was dismissed was an interlocutory matter that was set aside on grounds of non-compliance. The substantive appeal is pending. As a House, we cannot tolerate this. As a House, we cannot tolerate this.
Honorable Member,
so
can they ask which one can't we tolerate?
That we are inviting the House to make comments on a matter that is before a substantive court of law in this land. And that is our practice. So, Mr. Speaker, our two brothers are completely out of order for raising this matter on this floor. The rights of the honorable member is not yet determined by a court of law. He has a right of an appeal. He has a right of an appeal, which appeal is still subsisting. If you don't understand the facts, you must apply yourself to the peculiar facts of the case. The appeal is still subsisting before a court of law. There's even an angle of it that is before the Supreme Court. So this House is completely out of order to comment on the matter. So when our brothers continue to say that we should build consensus, and at every opportunity they want to take opportunity and reduce our number, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. We are before a court. Until our right is determined, we will pursue the matter to its logical conclusion. Our brother has a right to be here. He will be here today. He will be here tomorrow.
I must say, I'm really disappointed and worried because we were adhering to the rules strictly. And some of our colleagues said, oh, can we just give him a window of it? And we didn't hear him. I thought the moment he raised the issue, a ruling was going to come that, no, this is not something that will be entertained for now, as Mr. Speaker have done. But unfortunately, the statement that followed from my colleague, Honorable Attachment, is making me believe that I may be wrong and I may be alleged that he and my colleague planned to do what they did. And that was why he was insisting that I should be heard. And I'm assuring him, because of what you've done, you have broken trust. You have broken trust. The next time you want to do anything, I can assure you will insist on adhering to the rules to the fullest. And when that comes, don't say we are being incessant. Remember your own conduct in the matter such as this. Because Ordinance 3.1 is very clear. Number 3.1 is very, very clear. And you, being a senior member, taking or stealing an advantage of what my colleague, who is a first-timer, was trying to do, to make the statement that you made, is very disappointing to say the least.
Debate. First, the only thing that has to be verified is whether indeed, after shouting, you are also disturbing the proceedings. Please, order. The appeal has been determined. That is a question of fact. It's not a question of law. And I do not intend that we do that at this moment. I will discuss that with leadership, and then whatever steps we have to take, we'll take after that.